Alright, let's go in.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo. Logan? Mom, help! Logan! Where are you?
What
the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things. What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
Very good. She's quick to understand.
Need to find Nightingale.
And her Nightingale and
the writer went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
That was the thing. Alan thought by not writing he would be able to keep the place at bay. But the thing is, Scratch was still around. And Scratch finally decided, what if I tried to write? Or at least try to take over Wake long enough to write something and make him write. Without realizing it, Wake was possessed and wrote Return. He wrote Return and actually he wrote Initiation and Return. If I'm right. Excuse me. Let me. I'm just making sure. Are we just gonna go through the area again? Guess so. Right. Okay, my brain is a little. it. Go through the tree again. And then down a ledge. It's... Okay, so... tell me.
He's here. Nightingale.
You know. Ah, this it. Nightingale in the right place. That's what we were looking for. Thank you.
He'd been on the trail of the writer forever. The writer he despised. Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you. I'll find you. I'll make you pay.
What?
You're in over your head. He descended into the tunnels, from the Dark City, into the ocean of darkness. Next stop, Caldera Street Station. Something, a presence, rumbled. Not a train. Shadows shifted on the platform. The writer's cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. Occultists lean close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd be caught, murdered. They got him. They didn't get him. He was reborn out of hate. He was there, but he was risen. Sent to find the light switch up from the lake that was not the lake.
Yep. That was his mission. Yep. That was the whole point of him being returned to the real world, is to, from the dark place, is to find the clicker. Alright. The ledge.
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're... No.
Coming in over a bad signal. God, I love the visuals. It's one thing I enjoy. It's just... Oh.
Nightingale's badge.
It's interesting that we found that. I'm about to show you this shotgun. This is it. This is the boss fight. Problem. Let's do this! Yeah? How about the other way around? Okay. Get off me! Get off me!
Shit. Run!
What? What?
Gotta move. Now.
Okay, that's the dodge button. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, this battle's so much easier when you have a shotgun. See, I never picked up the shotgun in my original playthrough. I completely skipped over, and I always wondered, why is these boss fights so hard? Yeah, this works. So much better. One last shot. Oh, God! Care to go again? Oh, there you go. Come on! Oh. That's the part where I wish they kinda would give you a melee game in this game. Yes! Not bad. Game, baby. I can do this.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
Trying to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Comes. The actions of the future are about to take place. There we go. Congrats, Saga. Or at least future Saga. Your song worked.
Are you okay?
No! It's my
But it was a little off.
got out with my face scratch.
Sir, calm down.
We know.
I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before.
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been.
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
Yep. It's very interesting they used that number, by the way. I'm gonna go get coffee before we continue.
In the dark, miles apart, made a promise that I'm coming out alive. Raging heart, went too far. I will never lose myself again, or I was calling you. Did you hear me? I lost my way, lost my way. I was trapped in 1,000 nights with no escape. Nightmares taking me over, and now I'm wide awake. Oh, I died like 1,000,000 times, feel the waves I break. The nightmare's finally over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake. Blinding lights, burning eyes. I can see myself and I don't need to hide. My foolish pride paid the price. I will never
Alright.
leave again. I'm by
So,
your side. I was calling you.
So this song also is called Requiem, Wide Awake. It's Requiem is the name of the band. So let's talk about what just happened. Because we're going spoilers and trying to explain exactly bit by bit what's going on. So the reason why Alan shows up suddenly is because because near the end of the game, Saga gets the idea, let's use the clicker and have Odin and Thor write a song at Cauldron Lake and use that to bring him back, thinking if we bring Alan back, maybe he can help us defeat Scratch, not realizing because they were facing off against Scratch. Well, newsflash, Scratch is Alan. He ends up going into a state where Scratch takes over him as with possession. When he needs to, which ends up inadvertently failing. They call Alan, yeah. And the worst thing is, they try to pull him out of the lake with the song, but the problem is they kind of missed the mark by like days. because they end up bringing him out of the lake days before. So that's why things are about to get weird, but that's the explanation of why he's here suddenly.
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey, how? Am I still? Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
You did.
The PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Just get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time, but you should know these woods aren't the safest.
They never are.
It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light and a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
This is kind of why I kind of wish there was like a third person here, or like a fourth person, I should say. But I guess you could say a third person that shows up and is like sees Wake, and it's just like someone he knows suddenly, and it's like they can make him realize he's in the real world now. It's like, but we also know that Scratch is also in him right now, waiting. Hang on. Yeah, we're at the end of the chapter, so. Okay. Cauldron Lake after the overlap. Investigated the previously flooded area. On the lake, so duck under a fallen tree and follow the path. You mean that one? Look at that sunset. Oh. I can't wait for it. I hope this game gets on Steam because I am gonna buy it.
Should look around.
And we're gonna
Be
able to.
Could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Case closed.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
I killed Nightingale. I had to. He was a monster. The flooding around Cauldron Lake receded afterwards. Nothing about this makes rational sense. We found Alan Wake, a writer missing for 13 years at the shore of the lake. Hopefully he can shed some light on this. Cold of the tree. Spoke and excerpts on the page. The other taken were speaking strangely too. The pages are clearly connected by how. So the way it's designed is number one, 5 and 6 is wrong. There's only 5 pages in chapter 1, but yeah. Okay. There's nothing on the short. As it goes east, where am I? Okay. Poor bird. Follow the north. I'm just trying to make sure I collect everything. That's the thing. That's the goal. We want the full story now. Will help us later on. Go under some falling logs, and when the path opens, follow the northern edge.
Hey, Logan's birthday is coming up. I need toy ideas.
Toys. She's 14, Casey.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so what do I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading.
Give her one of your case files. Give her this case file. When this is over. There we are. I knew it was something. Like I said, the shotgun makes things a little bit made that fight so much easier than what I was dealing with in the past.
The reality-changing influence of the dark place flowed like water flowed, like fear flowed, down the path of least resistance, eroding the weak spots until they cracked. In places where reality was more yielding, where story told and retold, imagination sparked and fear ignited again and again, had softened the walls of reality. Sites of violence and tragedy, where truth was laced with fiction, where a work of art proposed an alternative narrative, something people could suspect to be true, something people felt strongly about, something they feared. The stronger the connection between the belief and emotional response, the better. The darker, the better. A ghost of a witch ripping a man's heart from his chest. 2 brothers murdering the neighbors and hiding their bodies in a well. A young woman haunting the flooded bunker where she drowned. Bedtime stories, folktales, urban legends connected to a specific place. These were the sites where the overlaps came to be.
Oh. So he just literally told us. Okay, so one of the things is, darker the better. A ghost of a witch ripping a man's heart out from his chest. That's one of the overlaps we just saw. 2 brothers murdering their neighbors and hiding the bodies in a well. That's in Coffee World. Well, yeah. The story is two brothers were murderers, and they would butcher and kill the victims and then throw their bodies in a well. And that legend builds up over time. Built yeah, is built up to the point where it made an overlap because it's dark. How messed up it is. A young woman haunting the flooded bunker where she drowned. That one, oh, the two brothers will be Thornton and Mulligan when we deal with them. Yeah, they take the place of the two brothers. Nightingale was the man's heart from his chest. The two brothers will be Thornton and Mulligan. Um, a young woman haunting the flooded bunker where she drowned. That one is what's her name? Um, Cynthia Weaver. Sadly. Bedtime stories, folk. Yeah. So this one kind of tells you how all the overlaps are going to play out. What it doesn't tell you is who you will fight, or what are the connections of the people that there will be. Weapon upgrades. Yeah, both. The gunsmith. Oh man, increased reload speed. Deals increased damage to enemies that are stunned, blinded, or knocked down. Kill an enemy to restore health. Aim for the enemy. Oh, hold the phone for that. That sounds kind of crazy. Yeah.
Maybe I should call David, see how Logan's doing.
They're fine, Anderson. What's got you so worried?
I just feel bad being gone so long. I've never taken a case this far from them.
They can manage without you for a few days.
Yeah. I mean, as long as reality doesn't warp and twist, and as long as reality doesn't to warp and twist to where bad things happen, we're fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. It's not fine. Everything's about to fall apart in a moment. Give it a little
locked
longer.
box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
Yep.
Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade. The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Remember, they look like us, but they aren't. They're like animals. It's our job to hunt and gut them. Yep. Because the cult is hunting taken, which are no. And it is true. They aren't. Oh, we just got a large inventory slot. Yeah, we just got a whole row. Let's go, game. Let's go. Anyway, we gotta go over here. Notes reminding cults that victims are like animals. There we go. Dehumanizing their victims. They are the predators. Right.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And they kind of called it dehumanize their victims. We'll probably have to run through all this once she learns the absolute truth about the cult. We'll have to go through all of them, and she'll probably have. Hopefully, they know that rewrite all that and be like, oh, they're not dehumanizing their victims. They're talking about the fact that Taken are no longer human. There's a trophy protein. Tank. Return to the path and make your way north towards the tree. You enter the overlook. Okay. I have a cup. Got some ammo. See, thankfully, this weapon is the handgun is maxed out. But like I said, I only got 2 weapons in the end and barely any of the pages fragments. What you sign? We need to go back to the hut, don't we? City overlap has been shut down though, because Nightingale was the key. Quick turn. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Here we go. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Ah, that took a lot of damage. Fine. You want to play? You want to play, little? Oh, yeah.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Don't forget the safe haven is high from enemies. This is bad. What's that? Hey. Thank you, thank you. I need to. Why are you reading me? Ringside key. I'll go to the. Oh. Oh.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Oh, where he. Okay, this is what this is. What burns away the dark substance.
Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at the strange, dark substance. The same substance Nightingale had left at the morgue. There was something hidden under it. She strained to see. The opposite of sunspots in her eyes. Blacker than black. Suddenly a change. The light reacted to the substance. A feedback loop, surging up her arm. Saga squeezed the flashlight, willing it to penetrate the dark matter. Burn it away.
Boy. Okay, they are talking about this one. Okay, the guide says this one. This one. Yeah. The cult is watching right now. Interesting. I hope they are. See, the one thing is, they should have been like the talk about how the light burns the darkness away. Like their cult should have been surrounded by light. The cult stash has an ominous, creepy warning note inside. Like instead of saying the cult is watching right now, just be like the light is watching. I like I said, it's an amateur. It's just amateur techniques from people trying to act like a cult in order to fight against the Taken and keep like tourists and people out for away from the forest and lake at night. Go west from the camping area. Where's the lake shore? Yeah, go this way. Is this the path? Yeah. Here. Today's catch. A yellow perch and a mid-sized pike. Almost caught a lake trout, but it gave me the slip. Saw an out-of-towner walking around in the woods just before sunrise. His had binoculars or telescope or something. Taking notes, didn't notice me. Good. Don't need the attention. Today's catch? Just an old rubber boot. Some of the regular creepies roaming around again. Avoided them. Me as well. No one notices a quiet old fisherman. Not even the fish. Hmm. And we are loaded and ready to go. The other side. Staying on the stream side.
There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle? Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
One bird for light, two birds for darkness, three birds for a fight, four for a struggle, five birds for injury, six for misery, seven for the ending. Whatever it may be in. Yeah, that reminds me of the poem that the riddle and poem from what is it called? Secret
A
World.
little clothespin doll. Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
That's not what we're gonna use it for. If you notice. What the? Oh. You can push things about? Was that supposed to do that? One bird for light.
Something feels different. I should look around.
What's that?
A charm. Cute. It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me. Huh. That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
But I found out how to deal with you. Oh. Come on. I hate these things. This is annoying. Yeah. That's annoying. Oh. Wanted to see the hammer charm. Where is it? Oh, because we already have the hammer charm. So instead, what it gave me was the same. Yeah, coffee mug. Solving the puzzle a second time doesn't give you a duplicate charm. So yeah. Turn to the path and make your way east. Those three rhymes. Oh, it actually says it. Hang on. Where is it? An FBC researcher was working on nursery rhymes to create a gateway to the dark place. Really? Yep.
Creepy dolls. Mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
Rhymes are scattered around the area. Why are they out here? Who is making them? The doll? Kind of reads more like an owl to me. Or doll used to solve them. That is true. I found a strange rhyme on a sheet of paper in children's drawings. What is this setup? Why the tripod? Some kind of experiment?
That's it.
Reenacted the environment made the environment change. Completing the puzzle made the world change. What's going on here? A charm appeared at the site of the rhyme. A charm appeared. Where did it come from? I wonder if there are others. Cauldron Lake rhymes. Rhyme about counting crows. Each number of crows has a different meaning. Turn to the path. Let me northeast. The Witchfinder Station. So we're going up here. Actually, I might be able to unlock this. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there's two of them. That's not cool. Okay. Witchfinder Station. What are we looking for?
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot.
No. We're not done yet. I'm looking at things. If you look at it, the way the page looks, it's like distorted somewhat, which is proof that it was written by Scratch. It has a hint of darkness within it. The murder sites. Murder sites?
An overlap of the dark place needed a push from both directions to manifest itself. Reality in our world eroded by repeated dark lore tied to a location. And a counterpoint, a work of art, a horror narrative crafted in the depths of the dark place, connecting to the story on the other side to reach out through the weakened veil. A story of a lawman whose heart was cut out of his chest. Two corrupt men killed by their own twisted ambition. A haunted old woman drowned in a bathtub. Twisted reflections on the other side of the mirror. Arcs stabbing through realities, amplifying the influence of the dark place. These elements working in conjunction made a trickle that became a torrent, a wormhole, a vortex, and the art, the map, became the nightmare territory where the dark place encroached on our reality, a blanket over it, where they all overlapped, causing reality to twist and loop like a bad dream, remolding anything and anyone within its dark horror design.
Yep. So that just revealed pretty much a couple of things. Actually, let's take a closer look at that. Read. Yeah, a story of a lawman whose heart was cut out of his chest. Nightingale. Two corrupt men killed by their own twisted ambition. That is that would be Mulligan and Thornton. A haunted old woman drowned in a bathtub. That's Cynthia Weaver. Yeah. In the end, Weaver drowns, but of course the dark place and the story that wanted her to suffer, so yeah.
Another one of those rhymes.
Another one? The hero, brave and strong, left home to right a wrong. From the woods came a wolf. Came the wolf so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she lost the thing she loved most. Mm-hmm. Computer. There's a computer desk. Computer on the desk. 2547. Who does that? Who writes their password directly on it? On their Project Nursery Rhymes working title. Dr. Eugene Campbell. To Dr. Marmont. I have received your favorable review of my project proposal. Thank you. I need not remind you that my academic is loved by recreational. These in mythology, folklore, and writing will indeed lend the needed credibility to the project in both leading it and creating the testing material. PhD, Lead Research Department of Parafictional Research. To Dr. Mormat and Dr. Mormat. Here is the promised update on the project's first experimentation. The test items used were plastic animal figurines, teddy bears, toy cards, baby dolls. The iconographic nature of the test items was hypothesized to be beneficial for these research purposes. Test result negative. I will continue testing with more advanced items and scenarios. No response from you is necessary. Okay. So that's how it's working. Turn around. Oh, deer head.
You were a handsome deer.
Grab some more pliers from the filing cabinet. Really? There's. That's not the filing cabinet. That's not the one they're thinking of. Wow. Wonderful. Gonna need it though. Kitchen. Kitchen? Notes on the washing machine. What's this? Tip of the day. When nature calls on a hike, the direction of the wind before answering. Observation. Hikers have broken off branches of some of the trees down lake to make an illegal fire. Tried to fix some of the damage, doused the area, maybe put up more instructional signs. I also found some tracks I couldn't recognize. Pretty big. A wolverine? Or footprints that were smeared. They were wandering around in strange patterns. Might be a sick animal. I'll need to keep an eye out. Poem of the day. The sun as she sleeps knows not the woes of men, who toss and turn and worry and fret, which they had her blissful slumber. Observations. Picked up a bunch of trash left by tourists, despite posted guidance. Humans are the worst. Yeah. Thought of the day. Every majestic pine was once just a wee acorn. Observation. A lot of new growth in the area. Some of the saplings I planted earlier are really thriving. Must be all this rain. I don't mind it either. Great sounds to sleep to. It's amazing what a good night's rest and a warm cup of tea can do. Yeah. Back in the camp. Go upstairs. Wait. Oh. Toy car. Teddy bear. Kinda. Looks like a moose bear. Like plush. Mhm. Okay. The wolf doll. The file. Witchfinder Station. Test sites in Cauldron Lake. Witchfinder Station 2. Dreamside 1. Cauldron Lake rental cabins 1. Research into the reality altering effects discovered in the Cauldron Lake area, utilizing fiction and art as a source, and then manifesting the results into existence. UPC's intent in this research project is to experiment with nursery rhymes, hereinafter referred to as fiction, in an attempt to recreate the conditions under which the writing would become reality. The hypothesis is that there are two ways in which fiction affects reality, either by reflecting events that have come to pass but that are not known to their later creator, whose act of creation therefore becomes the catalyst for these past events, after which they serve as the source of their own inspiration, or by the fiction itself being the initiating force in its present timeline, using the creator as a conduit. In the experiment, we will create nursery rhyme text with a specific function and then use the depicted dolls and symbols as needed via a careful testing process with the purpose of the story told in the fiction manifesting itself in real life. A variety combinations involving the dolls, symbols, and rhymes will be tested in order to collect large amounts of data with the hope that a pattern will appear. Methods will be adjusted in the testing based on our results. Apparently this is the hero doll. The hero. Okay. We're about to deal with some really, really bad stuff. Be fun. Get this. Place the hero doll on the boat symbol. The hero left home, and the wolf doll on the tree symbol.
I have a weird feeling something's changed.
So, judging by the fact that what you saw up there was like a child's like playpen, it's clear what the wolf did. That which was precious to the hero was taken. Mm-hmm.
Jesus. What is this?
You know how this nursery rhyme goes. Come on, we just read it.
Another charm for my bracelet.
Yeah, we already know about him. Mm-hmm. Alright, I guess that's it.